How to start to learn new pieces and memorize it 1 week. When you decide to learn new pieces or a teacher gives a new repertoire, challenge arises, especially for beginner and intermediate students. At first, they struggle with figuring out the notes, rhythm, which notes are matching together in a new piece. And then when they finally get it and want to perform this piece, another problem pops up, memorizing the piece. They realize that performing seamlessly with full concentration is easier when the pieces are memorized. All these detailed steps killing a joy of learning the piano. Some students stop and delay playing what they want. Some procrastinate, while others resort to learning by hand from YouTube. Honestly, as a piano teacher and piano performer, I must emphasize that quickly learning and memorizing new pieces is key to fast progress on the piano playing. Don't shy away from it. Embrace the challenge, confront, and overcome this barrier. Now let's explore the details and the method I developed during my students' year at Music Conservatoire. There are 2 methods that we'll discuss, and I quickly change your mindset and attitude towards learning new pieces. There are 2 methods, learning new pieces and memorize. The methods are interconnected and depend on each other. Method number 1, I call it learning a new piece. Learning a new piece, it's not about sight reading. It's more about grasping the logic and connecting the dots, which is consist with the 5 steps. Method number 2, memorizing the piece. It's about visualizing the harmony movement on your hand and consciously observing the music in your mind. Consist with the 2 steps. For example, I am going to use the famous Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven. Let's just imagine you have decided to learn Moonlight Sonata Beethoven. The moment when we start with the method number 1, learning new pieces. Learning new pieces consists with the 5 steps. Let's delve into the steps. Step number 1. Step number 1, practice by line and bars. Break it down into manageable parts. For instance, focus on just 3 bars in the first line. So this is 1 bar, 2nd bar, and the 3rd bar. We're just focusing on the first line. This is that as a beginner and intermediate student, it's more effective to break page into smaller parts. Your brain is still adapting and processing smaller portion. It's easier compared to advanced levels, where they can grasp the entire page at once. Step number 2, separate hand practice. Play each hand separately. This is help prevent mistakes and ensure accuracy in your hand. So, let's practice. This is my right hand, RH, and this is my left hand. So here we have 4 sharps, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, and the D sharp. I'm in the first bar. Now I move to the 2nd bar. It's the same. 2nd bar is the same. Now I move to the 3rd bar. So I'm done with my right hand. Now let's move to my left hand. Octave, C, C. Then I'm pressing the note B, B, octave. Then I'm pressing the note A, A. Then I am pressing the note F, F. Okay. So just now we finished playing separately right hand, separately left hand. This approach helps reduce mistakes. Remember, as I mentioned earlier, learning new pieces isn't about sight reading. Steps number 3, coordinating hands. Once you're comfortable with each hand separately, start playing them together. Avoiding developing habit of not able to coordinate your hand. While practicing, try to grab the pencil and match them together. So G, G, it's matching here. The other one, G, G, is matching here. And this is A, A, it's matching here. This is A, A, it's matching here. So now, on the 3rd step, I have to join them together and coordinate. You see, now I feel comfortable on my right hand. Now this is together, BB. I clear it down on my 2nd step. Now I'm moving to the 3rd step to coordinate them. Okay, I'm done it with coordinating my hands together. So now we're moving to the step number 4. Step number 4, grasping the logic and connecting the dots. The final and the crucial method that significantly accelerate your understanding of the new pieces. Grasping the logic means to understand logic of the pieces, basically the written style and repeating. For example, in the beginning, let me to draw this one with the blue color. In the beginning, we see the note G, C, E. Grasping the logic, so the finding G, C, E. So basically the first bar and the second bar is the same on my right hand. What it's moving? Moving my left hand from the C and the note B. On the third movement, look, I have to find the connection and the changing. From the G and the A is changing to the note A. C and the A is the same. Look, C, E is the same. Now A, next one, it's coming A staying, C, F changing. My left hand, it's going down, and here jump from the note A to the note F sharp. Look, we found the connection. So why we're doing this also? The moment when you try to analyze and understand the logic, it will be much easier for you to go to the next line, to the next pages. And the step number 5, replay and recheck. Playing from the beginning up to the bar you learned just now. There is no need to rush to the next bar. This method allows you to review and ensure you are playing the correct notes. So, let's go, recheck and replay. Hands together. Left hand is going down. My right hand is the same. You see how it's very helpful for me. Now I'm changing my right hand to the note A. Here A. C, E is the same. Next one, A, I'm keeping here F. C, E, changing to the note D, F. A, D, F. Great. Okay. So now we finish with the method learning the new piece. We are changing to the method number 2. Method number 2, memorizing pieces, it's about visualizing the harmonic movements on your hand and consciously observing the music in your mind. Step number 1, memorizing method. So basically what you have to do in the step number 1, melody, chords, and visualizing the picture. This is the each notes, single notes you are trying to create as a chord. You just squeezing it, the all notes into the one picture. So G, C, E, I just squeeze it. G, C, E. Okay, so this way I'm playing G, C, E, G, C, E, G, C, E. Next one again, G, C, E, G, C, E, G, C, E. My left hand from the C and going to the note B. Look, I'm going to here, to the left side, down. G, C, E, G, C, E. Visualize the picture. Then I'm moving to the note A, C, E, A, C, E. Then I'm going to the note A, D, F. This is moving to here, A, D, F. So now, try to take off this book, because the moment when you're holding a book and you want to learn the pieces by memory, actually you are trying to depend on the scores. When you're having the scores in front of you, it psychologically makes you more relaxed. And in case you can just up your hand and look, don't do that. Because we are trying to learn immediately by memory, the first line. I remember logic. I remember the visualizing the picture. going to the note AA, left hand AA. Yes, I did it. I learned just now, front of you, the first line from the Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven. Step number 2 of the memorizing method, imagining of playing through your mind. What I mean, after piano practice, I challenge myself to think about new pieces while in the bus, taxi, or just walking, mentally playing through it from start to finish. If my imagination filters this particular point that my brain struggles providing information and what comes next, it's a sign for me that I have to re-practice specific that bar where my mind cannot give the next information. So I want to say that generally this method really works. It has been incredibly beneficial for me and has proven helpful for my students as well. And you have to also understand that learning new pieces, they are connected with the memorizing the pieces. The moment when you try to learn new pieces, if you want to perform this piece in the future, try to immediately memorize. And memorizing, it's not only about sitting down at the piano, it's about thinking logically, thinking about the next note. And I hope this method will help for you. If you like my video, try to subscribe to my channel, leave some comments. And by the way, let me know if this method really helpful for you. So see you in the next video. Bye.